The rate at which many believers purport to love God, purport to be strong in the faith, and then suddenly, either through a defiant teaching, a defiant lifestyle, a change in maybe when they travel outside of Africa to another, it is amazing how you find believers. Some of them can serve as pastors in churches, and then, for an example, they just travel abroad, overseas, maybe for 1 year, 2 years, and you cannot even tell that they are Christians again. It means that something is wrong. They were not deeply rooted. Are we together? I have seen people, with all due respect, who have served as pastors, running churches for decades, and one day they get up and say, you know what, I don't believe in God again. I'm tired of all these things. Life, I'm tired of lying to myself. Others, sadly, allow exposure to affect them negatively. As soon as they travel overseas or go to some region where Christianity, for an example, is not the dominant religion there, they are swayed in a matter of months, and God and anything kingdom doesn't make sense to them again. Others, it is much learning, as they say, that makes them to leave the things of God. They loved God before they went to school, and as they graduated, they left God there on campus and carried a certificate and moved out and said, that you people's Christianity thing, I was when I was ignorant, but now that I'm a doctor, now that I'm a professor, now that I'm a this and that, I have seen for myself. After all, I studied philosophy in the university, I studied sociology. As I began to examine all of these Stoic philosophies and all the other things, I've had reason to doubt God. For others, it's social media exposure, where you have someone who is angry at God but highly intelligent. Angry at God but highly intelligent, angry at the Christian faith but highly intelligent, and by the time they begin to communicate high sounding, thought-provoking thoughts, examining, for an example, the deity of Christ, examining, for an example, eternal judgment, examining, for an example, why a great God will watch bad things happen to children and watch rape and watch death and not do anything about it. They have a way of using the intelligence of someone who is sowing to weave through your mind, swaying it from left to right, and by the time they are done with you, you say it's true. This thing, I've always known that something is wrong. It's just that I've not had the courage. It's true. Then, to make matters worse, you now take the matter and go and ask your pastor, and your pastor says, don't disrespect me. You say, no, it's not disrespect. Answer the question. And the man says, don't disrespect me. And when you ask a sufficient number of people, they turn and they say, you know what, just believe us too. It's not like we've not seen that thing. Just let's continue like that. One day in the by and by, God will answer us. But unfortunately, this is a generation that does not just have blind conviction. Are we together? So it's important to be steadfast, to be immovable. By reason of what I do, ministry has given me the allowance, particularly the apostolic ministry, to study other world religions. And I am amazed at how convincing it can be when you listen to those who know what they are saying. You know, intelligence, even if it doesn't lead anywhere, it is convincing. It can strike the string of your soul to a point that you sit down and nod your head. I mean, this thing, it makes a lot of sense. So God is preparing us, because as you are receiving the anointing for greatness, there are implications. You will get into a boardroom where you are the only one who is a Christian. Are we together? And everybody prepared for you. They knew you would be there, so they came with their own thoughts.